Whoa, okay, that is zoomed in. That is better. Okay, guys, God, my flat is a mess. I'm sorry about this. Naomi, if you're watching this, please don't get too angry. But I'm about to head out to an activist event. There's this truck going around the UK and Spain right now. It's called the We Love Pork bus. But as vegan activists, in the words of Twisted Sister, we're not going to take it. So we're heading outside there right now to do some demonstrations, to give out like vegan hot dogs and stuff like that, and just to make the public aware how like weird a sentiment it is to say that they love pork when that's an animal. But yeah, come with me, guys. We might do some street interviews if I'm feeling brave enough, but I don't know if I'll have time. Okay, I feel crazy enough when I do this in my room and there's nobody around to see or hear me, but I mean, just gotta get used to it. But yeah, just arrived into central Manchester and I'm a little bit late, so I've got to hurry to Piccadilly Gardens because that's where the bus is. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see behind me, and I really hope you can hear me because it's pretty loud here. But we found the bus, and it says that pork is quality. I mean, it's corpse, so I mean that's subjective, I guess. But it says that it's healthy and it's traditional. Just because something's traditional doesn't make it okay. I'm going to make a separate video about it. But I mean, slavery was traditional. Stopping women's suffrage was traditional. Banning gay marriage, that was traditional. None of those things were okay. So tradition's a poor excuse. And healthy, there's going to be a video here, my documentary. It's going to be here or here, I'm not sure which side it appears on YouTube, to be honest. But that explains why it's nonsense that this time code here, basically pork is a class 1 carcinogen. That's the same amount of, that means it has the same amount of evidence that it causes cancer as there is for asbestos and for cigarettes. That was declared by the World Health Organization. And it also is linked to high blood pressure, which is linked to strokes, to heart disease, and to erectile dysfunction. So yeah, it's not healthy, it's nonsense, don't believe the hype. Things seem to be going pretty well so far. I'm not sure if you can hear me because it's pretty loud out here. But yeah, people seem to be coming up to us thinking that we're part of the pork fan, and then they're finding out that we're vegan. So I mean, we're accidentally tricking into people to talking with us, but I mean, it's all cool. But yeah, more people seem to be coming to us than the actual pork fans. So I mean, vegans 1, pork 0. Very scientific.
Got one of us plants, That's the wrong way.
Right, we're about an hour into it and things are going pretty well. I've been talking to some people and they're quite reciprocative of it. They think, oh, weird vegans at first, but then, you know, when I stop people, I talk to them. Say that it's about, you know, just causing the least amount of suffering that we possibly can in this one life, and, you know, letting others live theirs, because pigs are slaughtered at 6 months old, and the natural lifespan I think is between 10 and 15. So like, if you killed a, that's about the same as a dog. If you killed a dog at 6 months old, that'd be barbaric. Nobody would be standing for that. And so, you know, just trying to make the link with people there. But yeah, we've just brought a speaker down here, and we're going to be playing some screams that you can hear from the outside of slaughterhouses. It's pretty heavy, but I mean, people need to see the reality of what it is that they're eating. To say the pork lovers, but nobody's going to kill a pig themselves, especially after hearing this.
Because they grow the grain.
Okay, so things are starting to wind down here. We've been more successful than the tour bus though. A lot more people have been coming to us than to them, by like maybe 3 times as many people. There's only been a few people who have been rude to us. Maybe 4 instances, people being rude. But yeah, it's all been good. I've been talking to a lot of people. I think I've made some real progress with a lot of them. So yeah, you know, it's all about planting seeds. Okay guys, so I know I ended the video there yesterday, but it's the next day, and it turns out that they're coming back again today. We found out last night. But I mean, a lot of people can't make it today. But that's okay, it's for a pretty important reason. But I'm at the site where the bus normally is. But I have to go to work now, so I'm going to have to be back after work, but I'm going to be late. But basically, these guys had EU funding, I found out, for €1.5 million. I nearly said $1 billion. €1.5 million to go around. And somebody seriously tried to tell me yesterday that vegans try to push their opinions down other people's throats and that meat eaters don't do that. That's exactly the point of the bus. And some crazy lady also tried to tell me that animals have to die for fake leather, and I told her to Google fake leather because that's But yeah, I have to head to work and it's raining, so I shouldn't have my camera out. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. So me and another activist just got out of work, and we saw that the bus wasn't where it was yesterday, and so we were running all around town trying to find where they would have moved to, and we've looked in all the major places that they could possibly be, and they're not here. So we reckon that they were so overwhelmed yesterday by our activism that they just gave up and they've gone home. So they packed up. And so this is a big success for us. So whoever tells you that your activism isn't worth it, doesn't do anything, don't know what they're talking about, because we just shut down a big pork advertisement campaign. So yeah, always stick to, you know, what it is that you feel is right, because we're a non-profit, and those guys had €1.5 million behind them, and we're the people who won. So yeah guys, it's been another Coli video, and I'll talk to you next time. I'm getting looked at funny by a lot of people right now.